Hi everyone, this video continues where I left off on the original Sencore CR70 video where I had a problem with my meter. Well, as you can see here, I've disconnected the meter from the unit totally, and it's still statically stuck right there. How do I know it's static? Well, I just had put it back together, and first of all, let me put it this way. I took it apart and immediately went down to 0. I put the cover back on. It stayed at 0, but then I just touched it and it went back up to where it is again, right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do next is take off the cover again, and you'll see that the meter goes back down to 0. So what I think I'm going to try to do is run this thing without the bezel on there and see if it looks like it's running normally. I suppose if I couldn't get the bezel to be anti-statically unstuck, I could run the meter, kind of dangerously, but I could run the meter with the bezel off, and then after I'm done with it, put the bezel back on. I know it seems kind of goofy, but if it works, it works. So let me take off the bezel again, and you can see that the meter goes down to 0. Okay, using two hands, I did pop out the cover. You can see right there. Now, oh, it already did it. Just move this away from the needle just a little bit, and it goes right back down. And it seems like it's okay. I know it's a little bit below 0, but that's just because the 0 just needs to be moved. Believe me, it does go to 0, but I only got one hand, so I can't do it one-handed. What I plan on doing is taking the meter and just connect it up to the wires, leaving it like this, propped up like that, should be fine, and just try the tester and see if it runs normally. And everything looks okay. I may even get ambitious enough to check a tube, picture tube, but I won't check any picture tube. I have a couple of sets. Let me turn around here. There's one of them there. That one I got real cheap. This one above it is a VT70. I'm not going to touch that. That has a 7JP4 in it. But this one is a Bendix TV. It's probably not worth that much, and I didn't pay hardly anything for it. And I also have another one in the living room, so either one of those two, I think I'll test it with those tubes first before I even attempt to test anything more valuable like a 7JP4. So let me hook this back up, and I'll get back to you, and we'll see if the meter looks like it's behaving normally now. Well, I hooked up the wires back up to the meter. The bezel is off. I have this set on permission, so I get full deflection of the screen when I turn it on. I mean the meter, when I turn it on, it'll fully deflect. When I turn it off, it should go back to 0. But I'm having the same problem I'm having with my RCA WV98C voltmeter. With that meter, is you can see it's electrostatically stuck. It goes up fine. Did you see that? On, off. Now it's lower. On, off. It goes to 0, but then creeps up. And even with this 0 adjust, I can't make it go back down to 0. It's stuck. Yeah, now it's higher. So with a meter behaving like this, there's no way I can trust its accuracy. I think we're going to have to try to find another meter somehow. Again, if any of you know how or where to get the meter movement from my Sencore CR70, please feel free to get a hold of me. I'm not having much luck with meter movements, I'll tell you. Yeah, now it's going below 0. I think it's still static, but I don't know. Is there a way to degauss the meter? Maybe? I don't know. Right now, because right now all I'm doing is pinning it one way and the other. There's no way that I can set up without a pitch tube that I figured out anyways, where I can linearly raise and lower the needle. And that would be nice because I could see if it moves smoothly, but I can't do that. All I can do is shut it off and turn it back on. Well, now it seems to be behaving. I'm gonna zero it out. No, see, it went below 0, then back up to 0. That's not right. And this zero adjust is swung way over. It can swing from here down to the bottom, which is typical to zero it out, but it's way over as far as it can go, trying to make that needle go down. So it shouldn't have to be all the way over there either. So I don't think I can trust this thing. Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for watching.